Hello! So today I am going to be opening up the Sanrio Characters booster box. This is by KB, the same one that does the SpongeBob boxes I opened and that one Dragon Ball Z. This is the only other official Chinese cards I do know about. So let's get into this and see what cards we get from it. Okay, now that the plastic wrap is off, we can actually see the rarities. And it does look like an ACL is the highest rarity in this box. And this is what the pack artwork looks like, with a bunch of characters, and the back has all the pull info like Caillou does. So yeah, let's get into this and see what our first pack is like. And there we go. And let me see if I can tell if there's a trick from the back. It looks like. And then Pum Pum Purin, Cinnamon Roll, and then an SSR of Pum Pum Purin. Okay, so it looks like I did get the pack trick right on the first go, which again I'm very happy about. So, got an SR of Pochaco, and then a My Melody, and then another Pochaco card. Okay, just gotta remember to open these packs correctly and then do that there. Another Pochaco, another Pum Pum Purin. Ooh, then a Hangia. I can never say his name properly, no matter how many times I try it, even if I say it's slow, but it is a CR, so this is really nice. So that can go there at the back. I believe the CRs for this company is like the URs in Caillou packs. So while they're better than an SSR, they're not exactly, like case hits like they are in Caillou boxes. So everyone's aware of the rarity system in these KB boxes. I just call them KB because I actually don't know what it stands for. So yeah, let's see who else we can get. My Melody and the twins again. To be fair, I've never really been a big fan of the twins, so I just find them like boring designs and all that lot. Sorry if that upsets anyone that they're fans of the twins, but just them, yeah. My favourite Sanrio character, which I believe I have mentioned before, is, I know it's going to be so typical, but it is Kurumi. That's because Kurumi is basically an SP of My Melody. Okay. Do like that. So yeah, but as I was saying, my favourite is Kurumi, because Kuromi's like the Halloween one. And yeah, and I absolutely love Halloween. Yeah, I think when it comes to this, I'm going to have a look at the back. If it's just an SR or an SSR or whatever, I'm not going to... Oh, that's nice, Hello Kitty. And then Tuxedo Sam, CR. I do like Tuxedo Sam, I love penguins. Don't know if it's going to be just like a regular SSR, I believe the horizontal cards are, or I'm just going to, just going to show it, because we ain't got too much time to do all the pack trick for every single one. Sorry, my brain is not fully functioning at the moment today. Then, okay, I think let's do this one. Pum Pum Purin, the twins again, and then a Cinnamon Roll SSR. Alrighty. I am filming this a lot later than what I normally would do. Nice Hello Kitty one. And that's mainly because I've been playing Legends EA so much to try and complete my alpha living decks, both regular and shiny. I finally managed to do it, and now I'm just spending time trying to sort it out into my Pokemon home, and that itself is taking forever. So my brain's just been on autopilot pretty much all day today, just moving things around. So, all fun. Yeah, another Hello Kitty. Don't know if that looks the same as the last one. Again, my brain not fully functioning at the moment. I do want to know as well in these packs, can you get just a character-based pack? So like for instance, get 3 Hello Kitties in one pack or 3 My Melodies and all that lot. So, nope, not in this one. And then a CR of the twins, little twin somethings. I can't read it, my brain's and eyes not working. I'll just call them the twins. So yeah, but who's everyone else's favourite Sanrio character? Because again, there's so many different Sanrios now, and I'm not gonna lie, literally until about, I want to say at least 4 or 5 years ago, the only one I actually knew straight away off the top of my head is Hello Kitty. I did not really know any of the other characters or anything like that, so I'm not an expert and can't be like, oh, I've been a fan since the beginning and yada yada yada. Oh, cinnamon roll, that one's cute. Oh, a cinnamon roll, can I get the free? Oh, no, my melody ruins it. I couldn't even pretend to be a fan from them from the beginning, even if I wanted to. If I'm remembering correctly, the first ever Sanrio character, I can't remember the name. Ooh, a Pochaco CR showing us his little booty. Okay. Now, I think Sanrio was first created in the 70s, I want to say. And I was nowhere near being born then. Heck, I think even my mum was only either just born or just about to be born. So yeah, I think I'm just... Oop! There we go. So yeah, I think I'm quite a couple of decades out from the original Sanrio release. So, yeah, and we're coming to a close here on the right hand side. And I don't know, I can't remember what one's the SSR backs. But we've got an SSR Pochaco and last pack on the right hand side. And we get any Kuromi cards because we have not got a single one as of yet. And oh, speak and it shall happen. Alrighty, there we go. And pom pom purring to end off this part. Alrighty, onto the left hand side. Let's see if we can get any more hits or Kuromi cards from this box. Start off with a My Melody SR, a My Melody regular, and a Pochaco. Ruined it. I just want to get one pack where it's basically just a character dedicated pack. Hopefully I can get that. Another one, Hello Kitty. And oh, My Melody. Nope, pack's already gone. And then Pochaco again. The one thing I have noticed about these KB card packs, boxes, whatever, there's not really that many. Another Kuromi, but it is a duplicate, I believe. But yeah, as I was saying, the arts, there's not actually a lot of different variety, so you do come across a lot of duplicates as you open it. So, and yeah, I don't know if they're... Let's see if those ones are the SSRs, because I believe they might be. Yeah, SSR of My Melody with the whatever you want to call that striped pattern. So if I see that, I can ignore that as well and just show you all what you get in each of the packs. So yeah, who's everyone else's favourite Sanrio character? Because I know Gretzko's definitely obtained a lot of popularity over the last few years due to her own anime. And then we've got Summit in this pack. Okay, so the twins, Tuxedo Sam, and the Kuromi CR. I finally got a Kuromi that's a higher rarity. There we go. Loving that. So yeah, who's everyone's favourite Sanrio character? Because there's so many. I think I did a little bit of research before I actually opened this box. I think it said somewhere about over 400 of them, and I'm just like, oh, whoa. So, It's one of them. And yeah, another SSR right here of Pochaco, and the Pum-Pum-Purin. For next week's video, I do have the All-Round High Score Host Club booster box to open up, as well as another My Little Pony Caillou booster box, one that's mainly focused on Applejack, or at least Applejack's on the box and the packs anyway. And I do have a Demon Slayer, Free Ren, and another one I can't think of it at the moment off the top of my head come in. But so again, if there is any other boxes anyone does wish for me to have a look into to open up for you, I will happily do it. And a Karami, that's actually a different one. So yeah, if there's any IPs anyone wants me to look into for boxes, I will happily do so, because I am also thinking of maybe getting a FIFA box for seeing if I can pull any Holland cards. I'm not big on the football and all that lot, but with this World Cup, I have become a fan of Holland from Norway. Even though England themselves are still in the World Cup, yeah, more of a fan of their rival team in their next match that's coming up today. So, just have to wait and see what happens. So I might do that, but I don't know yet if or when I might do it. Hello Kitty, and then Tuxedo Sam, and then Cinnamon Roll. But yeah, you see what I mean by the fact that there's not a lot of variety when it comes to these R cards in the KB packs. I do like them because these are good quality cards, they're not like paper thin cards. The only disappointing thing is, as I've already said, the lack of variety, especially with the R cards, SR cards, and all that. But again, good company, and they do have some licenses that Caillou doesn't have, so again, woo, a Hello Kitty CR. Alright, there we go then. 2, 4, 6, 7 in total hits we've got so far inside this one box, which I think is standard for the KB boxes. Hey, another Kurami that's actually different. Then a Pochaco and the Pum-Pum-Purin. There we go, right, last pack of this box. Can we finally get a full character pack, or at least another Kurami card? And the last card, oh, it's just an SS. Nah. Oh, well, we'll still do that. Got the twins, got a Cinnamon Roll, and the last card is an SSR of My Melody. Alrighty. So yeah, that's pretty much what you can get inside a KB Sanrio Characters booster box. And it's going to do it for this video. If you've stayed till the end, I very much appreciate you, and if you'd think about leaving a like or maybe even subscribing, I'd love that so very much, especially since we're creeping up to 500 subscribers. And anyway, I'll see you next week. Bye bye.